Hey everyone, LaurieMinear from Michael Saunders and Company. It's that time again to find out what's happening in the Artistry neighborhood and the zip code 34240. So stick around and I'll show you what's going on. Let me bring up my PowerPoint here and I'll share it with you. Okay, let's find out what's happening in our neighborhood. So right now we have 4 listings, 3 on Bernini and 1 on Artisan Way, and you can see the pricing ranging in the low million to 2 million range. And so what we saw on 9085 is a slight price reduction there. And if you have been watching what's going on in the neighborhood, you saw that a new listing popped up, which will now be a new record breaker at $2,050,000. And that's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, and it's 4,100 square feet. So here's our pending properties. You may have seen 9056 Artisan Way for 1.575 go on the market. That was one that I held an open house at last weekend, and it actually went under contract very quickly, and we will have some new neighbors there. So that one is now pending, along with the other 2, one on Artisan Way and or the other 2 on Artisan Way as well. And you can see that the smaller one was listed for 1,499, and there was another one that was listed for 1,650. And just so you know, what we're seeing in the market is if something is immaculately taken care of and has a lot of upgrades and something really unique about it, we're seeing it go under contract fairly quickly. So the sold statistics in our neighborhood, we had 2 that actually closed in June. One was on Cedron Drive, if I'm saying that correctly, and one was on Pastel. So the one on Cedron was a lower price per square foot, but the one on Pastel, it originally went on the market for 1,950, and it sold for 1,910. So that house also had a ton of upgrades in it, very unique home, and it had the price per square foot at $458.80. Here are the sold statistics over the past 6 months. So you can see the market has slowed a little bit again. I've been telling you that as we've been doing these, that we're seeing a little bit of slowness, but we usually see a little uptick in July and August because families try to move before school starts again. So we'll see if that holds true. So let's talk about 34240 real quickly. We have 165 actives. There's 28 pendings and 38 actually sold. And this was in the month of June as well. And then I found this really interesting information. So I'll move my picture out of the way here. This is median time to contract. So a lot of people are saying to me, man, it's taking forever to get under contract, and sellers are getting a little angsty about how long it's taking. But what we're seeing is on median time is 43 days. And that's actually a 72% year-over-year change. However, if we look on this graph and we go back to May of 2023, it was 25 days. And that's still really low comparison to 2019. In 2019 and prior, we were looking at 90 days before something would go under contract. So we're still about half of that. So don't panic. We're still in a normal type of market, but we are seeing that number rise. You can see it was for the first half of the year around 40 days, and now it has gone up to 43 days, which is expected because at some point, depending on the market, we'll see that increase a little bit more. So buyers are actually taking more time to make a decision in this market for whatever reason. And some of that is because of inventory. We have a lot more inventory that's coming on the market. And I'll show you that here. So these are May of 2024 statistics from the Realtors Association of Sarasota and Manatee. And you can see some of the on the graphic, what the numbers are here. So what does this graphic tell me? So single family homes are seeing stable sales and rising prices. Inventory is increasing. The condo and townhouse market is showing a decrease in sale with decreased prices and increasing inventory. And some of that is partly due to some of the assessments that are happening because of the inspections that now condos have to meet before the end of the year. But otherwise, it's due to just a different type of market right now. And then inventory continues to rise up over 81% year over year. But we were still super low in inventory. So 81%, even though that sounds like a really big number, we're still not back to what we would call a normal type of market. Closed sales are up 3.4%. Prices have increased 3.9%. So equity remains high. Everybody kept saying at the beginning of the year, the sky is falling and equity is going away. And that's not really the case. And when you're seeing any price reductions, it's because the listing was listed a little bit too high, and then they've had to come down to where the market price is. And that's what you're seeing. You're not seeing them lose a lot of equity. They've still gained so much equity in the last couple of years. Days on market are about 43 days, like I said, and market is shifting to a buyer's market. Right now, it's 5 months of inventory, so that gives us more of a balanced market. However, that leans towards a buyer's market, and we're seeing buyers have a little bit more power in negotiation because the sellers are getting antsy and want to get their house under contract quicker than it's going under contract right now. So that's my update for this month. And please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about buying or selling real estate or just in general. I would be honored to represent you, your family, or anyone who is moving into the Sarasota area. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all soon.